Long ago, in the ancient hills of Israel, there lived a man named Jonah, a prophet chosen by God to speak his words. One day, the voice of the Lord came to him, clear and commanding. Jonah, go to the great city of Nineveh. Tell them to turn from their evil ways. But Jonah hesitated, his heart filled with fear and resentment. Nineveh, the capital of Israel's cruelest enemies. He couldn't imagine they deserved God's mercy. So, in an act of defiance, Jonah turned and ran. He fled from God's presence, heading straight for the port, where he boarded a ship bound for Tarshish, the farthest corner of the known world, in the opposite direction of his calling. As the ship sailed into the open sea, a great storm rose from the depths. The sky turned black, wind howled, and colossal waves crashed over the deck. The sailors, terrified, threw their cargo overboard, desperately trying to lighten the ship. The captain found Jonah below deck, fast asleep, and shook him awake. "Wake up," he cried. "Pray to your God, maybe he will save us." At that moment, a heavy realization washed over Jonah. "This storm, it's because of me," he admitted, his voice filled with sorrow. "Throw me into the sea, and it will calm." The sailors were reluctant, but with the ship breaking apart around them, they saw no other choice. Lifting him to the railing, they prayed for forgiveness and cast him into the raging waters. Instantly, the wind ceased, the waves stilled, and the sea grew calm. As Jonah sank beneath the surface, consumed by the dark, silent water, a massive shadow emerged from the deep. But this was not the end. God had prepared a great fish to swallow Jonah whole. He was alive inside the belly of the fish for 3 days and 3 nights. In that strange, dim place, Jonah finally prayed. "When I was sinking," he cried out, "you heard my cry. From the depths, you rescued me. Salvation comes from the Lord." As his prayer ended, a soft, heavenly light filled the space around him. The great fish rose toward the surface, and following God's command, it released Jonah upon dry land. Humbled and weary, Jonah now journeyed to Nineveh. He walked through the towering city gates, shouting the message God had given him. 40 days more, and Nineveh will be destroyed. His warning spread like wildfire. The people of Nineveh believed. From the king in his palace to the beggar in the street, they stopped their work, put on sackcloth and fasted, turning away from their wicked ways. Seeing their genuine repentance, God had compassion and spared the city. But Jonah was angry. He sat on a hill overlooking the city, complaining to God, "I knew it, Lord. You are merciful and slow to anger, full of love. You forgive even them." As he sulked, God caused a leafy plant to grow, providing him with welcome shade from the harsh sun. Jonah was pleased. But the next day, the plant withered and died. Exposed to the blazing sun, Jonah grew faint and wished he were dead. Then God's voice came to him once more. "You care so much about a plant that you did not create, one that lived for only a day. Should I not care about the great city of Nineveh, with more than 120,000 souls who cannot tell their right hand from their left?" In that moment, under the vast open sky, Jonah finally understood God's mercy is not limited to one person or one nation. It is a boundless ocean, available to all who seek it. No one is beyond God's reach, and no heart is too far for His forgiveness. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. See you next time.